Sorry, hi YouTube. It's Julie. How you doing? Good to see you again. Well, actually, it's not really seeing you because you can see me, but I can't see you. And that's kind of frustrating for me because it's like it kind of makes me feel a little crazy because it's like I'm talking to my computer, which is an inanimate object, which is basically like talking to myself. So what I've done is I've drawn up a picture of a representative of the community of YouTube so that I can talk to it, or not really it, but just have something to feel like I'm talking to an actual person. So I would like to show you that. So here you are. Here is the representative. It is I tried to make it an androgynous person where you couldn't really tell if it was male or female, but it's kind of a male. And you have this condition here where the nostrils are slightly below the nose. You have about 45 teeth. You can't really tell because it's not smiling wide enough. And you're always holding a pendant that says YouTube. There. Now, if you could tell me from what comedian I just took that joke from, you will get 2 gold stars. What you have to do is put it in the comments below, and then we can figure it out. And yeah, we'll do the gold star thing. Which, whoa, I switched. Oh my god, I know that's kind of scary. I don't know if you guys can handle it, but I think we can deal. Anyway, yes, gold stars are another new thing in my YouTube channel. You collect the gold stars, and in the end, you get a prize. Not really, you don't get a prize. It's kind of like Whose Line Is It Anywhere, where the points really don't matter, just like the stars don't matter. They don't really do anything, but yay for watching my channel, and gold stars improves my opinion of you. So, yeah, there you go. Back to what I originally wanted to talk about today, which is the feeling of nostalgia. Nostalgia, if you didn't know, means a wistful desire to return in thought or in fact to a former time in one's life, to one's home or homeland, or to one's family and friends, a sentimental yearning for the happiness of a former place or time. So, Dictionary.com gives the example of a nostalgia for his college days. That's not really what I am talking about nostalgia, but I have like a weird thing today because it's pouring where I live. It's just absolutely like the rain was just hammering down, and I love that feeling. I don't know about the rest of the world, but I've always had really good experiences in the rain. One time, just playing with my family and cousins in the rain one time, we used to go to this playground, and I called it the tar pits, but it was really just this huge, massive, wonderful playground made out of wood, and it was just massive with bridges and tunnels and slides and swings, and you could go under this huge monstrosity of thing, and it just rocks, but you're underneath everybody running around, and it's kind of a cool thing, but they tore it down years ago. But anyway, long story short, when I was a kid, we went there all the time, and my cousins and I went one day, and it started to pour. And my family, my dad, my uncles, and aunts, instead of calling us in like the regular parents, let us continue to play and pretty much have this entire thing to ourselves. And it became one of my favorite memories because we're just running around and sliding, like zipping down these slides and hiding under the tunnels. And eventually we went back to my house and had hot chocolate or some Hallmark ending, I don't know. But it was a really good memory, and I've had a lot of great memories in the rain, such as my first kiss was in the rain. I mean, not in the rain, I was in a car, but it was raining, and all that stuff. So it was all that kind of thing. So rain makes me very nostalgic, and I really like that feeling. And also, smell of oatmeal cookies or ginger snap cookies bring me back to when I was a kid. And similarly, lately, a lot of food will bring me back, and I know I talk about food a lot, but you'll have to bear with me. One food, basically more like candy. 2 candies that came to mind today are Nips. Nips I like the coffee Nips a lot. My grandmother used to eat them. She'd buy boxes and boxes and boxes of them. and she never really liked sweets, but that was like her one thing besides Tootsie Rolls and Nips. So the other day my mom brought some home and I had some, and it just kind of immediately brought me back to the way she would smell and everything. And just to clarify, my grandparents passed away for a while, so we obviously don't have them with us anymore, but it's such a feeling for me because I've always considered myself very close with my grandparents, my maternal grandparents, because I pretty much had them in my life for most of my childhood. I lived with them up until I was 9. My mother, my brother, and we all lived with my grandparents up until I was 9 years old. And then my grandfather passed away, and eventually my grandmother moved in with us in the end of her life. So I've always been very connected to them, and I'm very fortunate because my family's really large. But anyway, just different things have been kind of reminding me of them, like the way they used to smell and the things I used to do with them. And, another one is Good and Plenty. This was interesting because Good and Plenty, if you don't know what it is, it's a little candy, and it's black licorice coated in this candy, and it's either white or pink, and you have to either really like black licorice to like it. And generally, I actually do not like black licorice at all. That's not something I would choose to have. But my grandfather used to eat it, and whenever I see Good and Plenty, I end up eating boxes of it, even though I don't actually like the candy. Basically, I want to know if any of you have a nostalgic thing where you not necessarily like it, but you want it around you, or you want to eat it, or listen to a type of music, or a certain smell that maybe you wouldn't necessarily think that you enjoy, but it reminds you of somebody or something that happened in your life. And I'd like to know about that, and bring up a conversation, because, or, not just food, obviously, but a sound, a rain, weather, anything you have in your life. And specifically, if, like I said, if it's not something that you would normally enjoy, but you have because it's, something connected, I'd like to know about it. And that's what I'm talking about today. I'm sorry if it's a little rambly, but that's my brain today. I'm on allergy meds, so my brain's like in a fog anyway. So, yeah, alright. Anyway, I love you all very, very much, and I hope to see you soon. Bye!